Which vintage aprons are the most valuable? If you have ever wondered which vintage aprons hold the most value, you are in for a treat. Vintage aprons are not just practical kitchenware, they are also fascinating collectibles. The value of these aprons often depends on several factors, including age, condition, rarity, design, and historical significance. First, let's talk about age. Antique aprons, which are at least 100 years old, are generally the most sought after. These aprons are rare and often showcase exquisite hand-stitched embroidery or unique sewing details. Collectors love the craftsmanship that goes into these older pieces. Next, we have aprons from the early 20th century or late 19th century. These aprons are typically handmade and made from fine materials. They often feature intricate embroidery or lacework, making them prized collectibles. Another factor is distinctive hand embroidery or decorative trims. Aprons adorned with embellishments like rickrack trim, applique, or unique hand-embroidered patterns can significantly increase their collectible worth. The more character an apron has, the more desirable it becomes. Aprons from notable eras, particularly from the 1930s to the 1950s, also attract collectors. These aprons often reflected the popular styles of their time, with colorful cotton prints, gingham patterns, and novelty prints. While they may be more common than antique aprons, those in excellent condition with original details can still command higher prices. Let's not forget about rare or unusual designs. Aprons featuring novelty prints, such as musical instruments, fruit, or floral motifs, are highly sought after. Hostess aprons made from delicate fabrics like organdy or full aprons with distinctive shapes and styles also catch the eye of collectors. Workwear aprons from the 1940s and earlier are another category of interest. Durable denim or selvage work aprons are collectible due to their historical value and rugged construction. Condition plays a significant role in determining value. Aprons that are free from stains, tears, or heavy wear are more desirable. Collectors appreciate aprons that retain their original colors and trims without fading or damage. In terms of pricing, typical vintage aprons from the mid-20th century usually sell between $10 and $40, depending on their condition and design. However, truly antique aprons or those with exceptional features can fetch much higher prices. For instance, rare 1930s bib aprons or well-preserved 1940s denim work aprons can sell for $60 or more. If you are interested in collecting vintage aprons, consider searching through multi-dealer antique shops, thrift stores, and online marketplaces. Finding aprons with unique styles or handmade details often requires patience and careful inspection. In summary, the most valuable vintage aprons are those that are antique, feature distinctive handwork or rare designs, and remains in excellent condition. Aprons from the early 1900s or with unique decorative elements tend to be the most prized among collectors of vintage clothing and kitchen textiles.